All right, imagine this. It's 2026. You're watching the Apple event. You think you know exactly what's coming. Bigger number, faster processor, better camera, the usual. And then Apple flips the entire script. Because if these iPhone 18 Pro Max leaks are even half true, this isn't just another upgrade year. This is one of those rare moments where the iPhone actually feels new again. Let's start with something no one's really talking about properly. The launch strategy. Apple might split the iPhone 18 lineup into two completely different release windows. Fall 2026 for the iPhone 18 Pro models and the long-rumored foldable iPhone. Then, months later, spring 2027, the regular iPhone 18, the 18e, and a slimmer iPhone Air. That's not random, that's calculated. Instead of dominating the news cycle for 1 week, Apple could own it for half a year. Every few months, a new iPhone headline. It's basically Apple stretching hype like it's elastic. Now design. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to keep that massive 6.9-inch display. But the interesting bit? The dynamic island might shrink. Not disappear completely, not yet, but shrink. Leaks suggest Apple could move more Face ID components under the display. That means more screen, less cutout, closer to the true, uninterrupted slab of glass future we've been teased with for years. Subtle? Yes. But visually, it makes the phone feel more advanced instantly. But let's be honest, the real story here is the camera. Right now, iPhones use a fixed aperture. It doesn't move. It doesn't adapt. It just is what it is. But the iPhone 18 Pro Max could introduce a variable aperture main camera. That's proper camera hardware territory. In low light, the lens physically opens wider to pull in more light. In bright conditions, it tightens up for sharper detail and better depth control. That means cleaner night shots, more natural background blur, improved dynamic range, and portraits that look less phone and more camera. If Apple nails this, it's not just an upgrade. It resets the smartphone photography race again. And it doesn't stop there. The telephoto lens could get a wider aperture too, which means better zoom shots at night. The front camera might jump to 24 megapixels, sharper selfies, cleaner FaceTime, stronger 4K video. For content creators, that's not small, that's serious. Now performance. The A20 Pro is rumored to be built on 2-nanometer technology. Smaller transistors, better efficiency, stronger AI processing, smoother gaming, smarter battery management. It's the kind of generational leap that doesn't just boost benchmarks, it changes how long the phone lasts. Which brings us to the most surprising leak: battery life. Some reports suggest the iPhone 18 Pro Max could cross the 5,000 mAh mark. That's huge for an iPhone. We're talking potentially up to 40 hours of usage. Even if real-world numbers are lower, a true heavy-use all-day battery, that changes daily life. Fewer top-ups, less battery anxiety, more freedom. Yes, it might be slightly thicker, but if that thickness buys you serious endurance, most people won't complain. Then there's connectivity. Apple is reportedly expanding its satellite features beyond emergencies. Imagine being able to message even when there's no traditional signal. That's not flashy, that's long-term strategy. Quietly building a phone that works almost anywhere. Now pricing. Surprisingly, early rumors suggest Apple could keep pricing similar to current Pro models. Around $999 starting, and about $1,199 for the Pro Max. If that holds while all these upgrades land, that's a strong value play for a Pro device. And of course, new finishes. Think deeper tones. Burgundy, dark purple, the kind of colors that make the Pro feel properly premium again. But all of this might get overshadowed by one thing: the foldable iPhone. If Apple launches a foldable alongside the iPhone 18 Pro Max, that's a statement. That's Apple saying, all right, new era. It wouldn't just be another model, it would be a reset of what an iPhone even is. So now the real question becomes this: do you go for the refined powerhouse, the iPhone 18 Pro Max with its insane camera, battery, and performance? Or do you take the leap into Apple's first foldable and be part of that first-generation moment? 2026 might not just be another iPhone year. It might be the year the iPhone changes direction completely. And honestly, I haven't been this curious about an upcoming iPhone in a long time. So if you had to choose right now, Pro Max or Fold, which one are you picking and why? I'll be reading through your replies, and trust me, if these leaks keep escalating like this, the next couple of years are going to be very, very interesting.